And I love watching you on Instagram and your happy and healthy journey. And it inspires me half the time, or all the time actually, like doing the juices, the workouts, all that stuff. Is there?
Yeah, you know, the biggest tools, and the reason why I always do it, and my friends always make fun of me, and wherever I go, everyone goes, happy, healthy, happy, healthy. I do it because I put it out there because it keeps me in check, right? Like you going right now, you inspire me. That'll keep me in check. So tonight, you know, or when I leave here and I haven't eaten yet today. I've been so busy at work. Like I had a piece of bread. So maybe I'm not going to eat that second piece of bread I wanted to eat on the way out today, you know? But when I'm in my zone and, you know, I mean, it's probably everyone has their different zone foods and meals and tricks, but the best that I have is intermittent fasting. I wake up in the morning, but I do it differently. I don't consider celery juice or lemon water.
That's great.
Food. Some people say, oh, you can't, but I'll have a celery juice first thing. I'll drink maybe a green juice or two before lunch, and then I start my lunch at 12 or 1, and I eat that like a breakfast. I'll have like eggs. I'm not vegan anymore. That's a big deal. I was vegan for 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. How'd you feel when you were vegan?
I actually felt better than I do now.
Wow.
So I might go back to vegan. It's just a big decision.
Yeah.
And
it's a big commitment, right?
It's a big commitment. It's a big commitment. You can't be like, you know, like right now I dabble in and out. I try to eat mostly vegan, but, you know, mostly I don't eat cheeses, or I stay away from cheeses. I'll leave some vegan cheese. But anyways, back to my routine. It's lemon water, celery juice first thing in the morning, and then green juices, and then I start eating at 12 or 1 o'clock.
It's great, man.
And then, you know, I'll try to keep it and cap it out at like 6 or 7, and then done.
That's great. Yeah, I'm a big fan of intermittent fasting, honestly.
No, it worked. And I've lost the most weight doing that, or maintained. Like even if you eat a little crappy, you know, if you keep that schedule, you don't really gain weight.
I feel like it's the same thing with producing with a lot of businesses. You know, there's no one way to do something. Usually when it comes to like entertainment, for example, or even getting in shape, it's what's going to work for you and what's going to make you, what works for your body. How do you tick? Like what cravings do you have? People don't know the stuff. Like having OCD is a totally different thing than somebody else to deal with. So if you're just trying to follow the simple cookie cutter plan, it's not necessarily going to work as far as longevity. So it's cool to hear, you know, what you do and how you do it and what helps you stay consistent, you know, because I've tried everything, man. I have tried everything to figure out what works for me. And then finally I'm like, no, I do feel better when I eat, you know, 4 or 5 meals a day, and I work out in the morning fasted, and you find your little tricks, and that's kind of what you do. You just build it as you go. But dude, the amount of weight you've lost, how you've been able to stay consistent, you know, and even going through the ebb and flows of life, it's badass, dude. And I really respect it.
Thanks, but I appreciate it. You know, and there's other little tricks. They're cheesy and they're corny. Like I got my grateful journal. You know, this is a really good trick, and this is good for like if people are slightly depressed or clinically depressed or need to get into a routine. You know, you buy them on Amazon. It's a daily journal, and it's your grateful book, and you just write the things you're grateful for, and it literally in 30 days it totally either sets your patterns or turns around your head.
Wow.
And it works all the time for me. And every time I fall off of it and like I slip on it, that's when things get a little sloppy. I get back on it, and I just take this journal with me, and I write in it all the time. And it's just, here's what I'm grateful for. Here's what I could have done better for the day. And just, it takes 5 minutes. It's the easiest thing in the world.
I found with that too, there's something about, cause I've done that as well, and I'm a big fan of it, and I'm a big fan of writing just in general, but something about pen to paper, not just texting or whatever it is, but for me, pen to paper, there's like, connects better.
There's psychological reasons for the brain and a whole bunch of stuff that's way above my 3rd grade level.
Well, I dropped out of college too, so I'm right there with you, man.
But but it works. And it's like, you know, that's it. And then cardio, you always got to be moving, you know.
Yep.
When I'm in zone, I get a minimum 10,000 steps a day, no matter what.
Wow.
Yeah, even if I don't get a workout in, and get 10,000 steps.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
You know, when I'm really in the zone, I'll go to 20. You know, I'm about to go on a 90-day, like hardcore, put on social, put myself out there so that I'm accountable, you know, workout plan.